Hello there. Please let me quickly address your Spanish-speaking peers and then we'll get into this week's project. Hola, en este video voy a presentar los pasos para el proyecto SoundTrap de esta semana. Siéntese libre en pasar a la parte del video presentado en español. In this video, I'm going to present the steps for this week's SoundTrap project, but only for people who are working on a computer or a Chromebook. If you have no choice but to work on a phone or tablet, then please leave a comment on this assignment or email me and I will send you slightly different instructions. Let's get right into it. So for this week's project, I want to start looking at the assignment on your Google Classroom page. So we'll see the title up top, then the directions. Just like the past few weeks, you're going to have 10 steps, and below that you're going to find a link to the SoundTrap Studio. When you click that link, it should take you directly into the SoundTrap Studio. You might need to log in. Just make sure that you log in using your APLE email. Now, one thing that should jump out at you right away is that there's this bit of audio already recorded. This is something that I recorded. I left it in there for you. It's going to be sort of your guide for this project. So I'll go ahead and play the beginning of it for you. It's just me clapping. Pretty simple. Now, if you look at the top left corner, you can see it says Mr. Andolo's calls. Calls like call and response. So what you guys are going to be doing for this project is recording your responses. So for step 3, I want you to come with me down to here where it says number 75, and we're going to change this tempo from 75 to 90. You're going to want to hit the button that says confirm, press adjust, and what it's going to do is it's going to change that bit of audio that I left for you. It's going to make it go from 75 beats per minute to 90 beats per minute, which is faster. And the next step is to turn on the metronome. So just like we saw in yesterday's video, you're just going to come down here where it says off, press it, it turns on. Remember, the metronome is just a device that lets us hear the beat. So we'll definitely hear that when we start recording. Okay, for the next step, we want to add a new track. So come with me over here to the left, hit add new track. For this one, we want to make it a drum and beats track. Now this part's important. You want to switch from this Patterns Beat Maker screen, it says Patterns here up top, over to Instrument. And what we're going to see is kind of like a drum set. Basically the way it works is you can use your mouse to click, or the other option is you can use your keyboard. So for example, if I press the letter D on my keyboard, it's going to sound this drum right here. I'm going to move the mouse away so you can see I really am using my keyboard. Letter D, letter A, number 1, letter T. So mess around with this a little bit, use your mouse, use your keyboard, and then we'll be ready to record. So just come down to the red circle record button, press it, and when you do, you're going to get a 4-beat count off, just like we talked about in yesterday's video. Count off tells you what tempo to play at and tells you when to begin. But be careful with this, because after the count off, what you're going to hear is my part, the call, and you're not going to clap until after that. Let me show you what I mean. Here's the count off, my clapping, so notice a few things here. First of all, I used a different letter or a different drum in the virtual drum kit for each response. If you look at step 6, each response should be on a different instrument. That's what I mean. Also, if you notice, there's my bit of audio of my clapping and then your response. My call, your response, and so on. And what we end up with here is 8 measures of music. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. My clapping ends by the end of measure 7. Your rhythm is going to end at the end of measure 8. Right? So we have 8 full measures of calls and responses here. Now let's listen back to what we actually have here. Okay, now my performance on that virtual drum kit was okay. Not all of my hits lined up perfectly with the metronome, but the good news is there's an easy way to fix that. And I'm going to show you how, and this is actually step 7 of the project. If you go to the beginning of your bit of audio, you hit this button that says Edit. Then you go down to where it says Quantize. And you see that it has sort of a drop-down menu here, all of these options. I want you to choose the one that says 1/8, as in 8th notes. What this is going to do is it's going to take all those little bits of percussion that you just entered, and it's going to line them up perfectly with the beat. Listen how it sounds slightly better. Now, every single one of those hits is lining up perfectly with the metronome. Okay, step 8. We're going to move over all the way here where it says the word vanilla. Maybe yours says something slightly different, but if it has this little drum picture, then that's what we're talking about. Double click it. So I'm just going to put John. John's response. Maybe if your name is Lisa, put Lisa's response. If your name is Bobby, put Bobby's response. Okay? You click out of it, and it's going to save just like that. Step 9. I want you to add a bluesy walking bass line from the Loops browser menu. Here you want to type in the words bluesy walking. And you have 4 different options here. Choose one of those options and pull it into your project. Okay, let's listen to what this sounds like now. Look, we're just trying to practice the concepts of beat, measure, metronome, reminding you of call and response, and hopefully you guys have a little bit of fun with this. Don't forget to save your work, and then make sure that I am listed as a collaborator. If it does not show my name as a collaborator, I do not see your work. I don't know that you have completed anything, and I can't give you a grade. So please, make sure that I'm listed as a collaborator. Have fun, and when you're done with this project, if you want to keep messing around with SoundTrap, please do. But please first go to File, New, Music, mess around all you want without messing up the work that you've already completed. Again, you will have the most success completing this project faster and easier if you are working on a computer or Chromebook. Please only use a phone or tablet as an absolute last resort. If you're in that boat, then please leave a comment on this assignment or email me and let me know so that I can send you slightly different instructions. Have fun on SoundTrap, stay safe and sanitize, and I will see you again soon. Peace. En este video voy a presentar los pasos para el proyecto SoundTrap de esta semana, pero solo para las personas que trabajan en una computadora o un Chromebook. Si no tiene más remedio que trabajar en un teléfono o tableta, le proporcionaré un método alternativo para completar esta tarea. Salte al final de este tutorial y le explicaré lo que debe hacer. Listo.
Para el proyecto de esta semana, quiero comenzar a mirar la tarea en la página de Google Classroom. Así, veremos el título en la parte superior, luego las instrucciones. Tenemos 10 pasos y luego encontrará un enlace al estudio de SoundTrap. Solo asegúrese de iniciar sesión con su correo electrónico APLE. Ahora, una cosa que debería resaltar de inmediato es que ya hay un poco de audio grabado. Esto es algo que grabé yo y lo dejé ahí como una guía para este proyecto. Así tocaré el principio para ustedes.
It's just me clapping. Pretty simple.
Ahora, si miras la esquina superior izquierda, puedes ver que dice Mr. Ndolo calls. Son mis llamadas, como el call and response. Para el segundo paso, escuchar ese audio. Paso 3. Mira aquí donde dice el número 77. Vamos a cambiar la velocidad a 90. Presionar el botón que dice confirmar y entonces ajustar. Y lo que va a hacer es cambiar ese botón de audio que te dejé. Ahora es más rápido. Paso 4. Encender el metrónomo. Así que, tal como vimos en el video de ayer, solo presionar el botón y se enciende. Recuerde, el metrónomo nos permite escuchar los tiempos, por lo que definitivamente escucharemos cuando comenzamos a grabar. Paso 5. Ahora queremos agregar nuevas pistas. Ven, a la izquierda presiona añadir nueva pista y queremos que sea una pista de drum and beats, la batería. Ahora, muy importante, cambiar de esta pantalla de patterns a esta que dice instrumentos. Puedes ver que es como una batería. Para tocarlo, usa su ratón para hacer clic. También puedes usar el teclado. Si presiono la letra D en mi teclado, sonará este tambor aquí mismo. Voy a mover el cursor para que pueda ver que realmente estoy usando el teclado.
Letter T.
Así que juega un poco con esto. Usa el ratón, use su teclado y luego estaremos listos para el paso 6, grabar. Ve al botón de grabación del círculo rojo, presiónalo y cuando lo hagas obtendrás un conteo de 4 tiempos. Pero ten cuidado con esto porque después de la cuenta va a escuchar a mi parte, la llamada. No debes tocar hasta después.
And you're not going to clap until after that. Let me show you what I mean. Here's the count off. My clapping.
Y ahora toco la respuesta. La respuesta. Entonces, note algunas cosas aquí. En primer lugar, usé una letra diferente, un tambor diferente en la batería virtual para cada respuesta. Si observa al paso 6, cada respuesta debe estar en un instrumento diferente. Además, si te das cuenta, hay un poco de audio de mis aplausos y luego tu respuesta. Mi llamada es entonces la respuesta y así sucesivamente. Al final hay 8 compases de música.
My clapping ends by the end of measure 7. Your rhythm is going to end at the end of measure 8. Right? So we have 8 full measures of calls and responses here. Now let's listen back to what we actually have here.
Bien, ahora mi actuación era bien, pero no perfecto. La buena noticia es que hay una manera fácil de mejorarlo y voy a mostrarle cómo para el paso 7. Va al comienzo del botón de audio nuevo y presione este botón que dice Edit como editar. Luego vas a donde dice Quantize y ves que tiene una especie de menú desplegable. Aquí elige la opción que dice 1/8 como el fracción de los eighth notes. Ahora, los pedacitos de percusión que acabas de ingresar alinearán perfectamente con el ritmo.
Now, every single one of those hits is lining up perfectly with the metronome. Okay, step 8.
Vamos a avanzar hasta aquí donde dice la palabra vainilla, donde verás esta pequeña imagen de batería. Haz doble clic aquí. Tal vez si tu nombre es John, pon John's Response. Si te llamas Lisa, pon Lisa's Response, etc. Si haces clic fuera de él, se guardará. Paso 9. Quiero que agregue una línea de bajo, Bluesy Walking, desde el navegador de bucles. Aquí desea escribir las palabras Bluesy Walking y tienes 4 opciones diferentes aquí. Elija una de ellas y ponlo en su proyecto. Bien, escucha su trabajo.
Look, we're just trying to practice the concepts of beat, measure, metronome, reminding you of call and response, and hopefully you guys have a little bit of fun with this. Don't forget to
guardar tu trabajo y asegúrese de que mi nombre aparezca como colaborador.
If it does not show my name as a collaborator, I do not see your work. I don't know that you have completed anything, and I can't give you a grade. So please, make sure that I'm listed as a collaborator. Have fun.
Cuando hayas terminado con este proyecto, si quieres seguir jugando con SoundTrap, hazlo. Pero, por favor, primero ve al archivo y comienza el proyecto nuevo de música. Juega todo lo que quieras sin arruinar el trabajo que ya has completado.
Quiero ser muy claro sobre algo. Tendrá el mejor éxito al completar este proyecto más rápido y más fácil si está trabajando en una computadora. Si no tiene más remedio que usar un teléfono o una tableta, deje un comentario sobre esta tarea o envíeme un correo electrónico y hágamelo saber para que pueda enviarle instrucciones diferentes. Por favor, quédense seguros, quédense en salvo y desinfectados. Hasta pronto.